welcome everyone to the April monthly vibe. I am Janet Namaste. And if you've been following me and if you've been loving these monthly vibes every single month, or if this is your first time here, then if you're on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button and so you'll get notifications when I go on live. And also, if you scroll down, you'll also be able to sign up for my monthly newsletter where I share special invitations to only subscribers, the insiders, of what is happening in the moment. So, this is such a beautiful, beautiful month. We can all exhale. Um, April in itself is going to be a month in which energetically we will start working on healing of our hearts, which is interesting. I'm wearing the color green today. This is my daughter's sweater. We share clothes. And I had a black sweatshirt on. Um, I had a black sweatshirt on earlier, and I'm like, you know what? I need a little bit of color. And I just grabbed this out of her closet. But the color of green is the color of the energetic number of 4, which is the month of April. So let's preface this entire transcription and this channeling of what numerologically this means. So, the energy of April, the month that we're in, is actually the lessons that us as a community and as a collective that we have to go through. The day that we are in, which is the first, is the soul essence of the actual globe, okay, worldwide. And what essentially happens, give me one moment. What essentially happens the day that we're in, we all feel this similar energy. It's like the day that you're born, we all have our own individual soul's essence. That's the day. But when we collectively go through this energetic, that we begin on the 1st, today's April 1st, we all feel like this initiation. Think of the number 1. It's a leader, it's an initiate. It is someone who sees directly, who takes the first steps. It's also ruled by the sun, which is masculine as well. And the sun is also something where people that are ruled by the sun, which are Leos, it's not that they enjoy being in the spotlight, but they are, well, maybe they do enjoy, being in the spotlight, absolutely. But I enjoy sometimes being in the spotlight, but I enjoy being my introverted self as well. So when someone is ruled by the sun, it's you're being, everything is being magnified, okay? Everything is exemplified, everything is in capital. So the year that we are in is actually collectively what we're all going through of what it is that we have to be doing. So the month are the lessons, the day is the essence, and the year is what we have to be doing collectively. That being said, April 1st, 2021 is actually the energy of 1 also. If you add 4, which is the energy of the heart space, and energy of 1, which is the soul essence of today, that's the day, that's number 5, and then the year 2021 equals number 5, you get 10, and then you reduce it numerologically to a number 1. So this is definitely not just the first of the month, but numerologically it's all up to like the initiate. This is, we are all initiating a brand new way of being, a brand new way of being of how, of the lessons that are around us, of which is a number 4. And what does that mean? It means leading with our heart-based actions, no longer being constrained. Like the March, if you haven't watched my March monthly vibes, please do so. And really, you can go back to any of those monthly vibes because there are meditations in each one, and whatever your soul chooses at that moment, perhaps like go into around 20 to 30 minutes in, that perhaps may be the meditation that you need to awaken the cells that are within you to go into the doors of your destiny at the moment. So April 1st, 2021, the initiate. And we're all here as a community together to begin a brand new way of being, leading with our heart space, leading with not about the energy of being constrained anymore. The energy of March is a triangle energy where if you're not creative, it's, think of it like this. Number one is solid, sometimes solitude. Number two is about partnership. Number three is getting creative. And if we're not creative and if we feel that we're isolated, then what happens, we may go into the left doors of feeling insecure. And the energy of March was, it felt like a whirlwind, truly. And there were a lot of planets that were invisible during that time. And now a lot of the planets are not only becoming visible, but they're going direct. And when this happens and the energy is a number four, it's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about forgiveness. It's all about, it's like, it's the energy of you, you're feeling lighter also. And it's very important, like, for us to realize that the month, which is all about the love of initiating the lessons of not about forgiving just others, but forgiving ourselves, of stopping the judgment of where it's either covert or overt. We may have been exposed to certain aspects that we may have not agreed upon when we were children, or even yesterday, whenever it be, the past. But may we forgive those that may have not known better because they were fearful. So the first things first is to forgive ourselves of the could-haves, the should-haves, the would-haves. And this month, and we are going collectively, when you add up the month and the year, it is what we are going collectively of, like, it's like the personal month of the entire globe, okay? Every single person. So you take the month, which is a number four, and then you add the year, which is a number five. You get the energy of a number nine. You add it up, it becomes a number nine. So April in itself, not April 1st, I'm talking about April, the month of, from April 1st to the last day of April, is a number nine month. And a number nine personal year month, what does it mean? It's ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of passion or of war. It's a planet of the alchemist as well. And we actually are in Aries as well. So there's so many parallels that are happening at this moment. We went into Aries, I think, on the 21st of March, and we're going to stay like that until April 19th or 20th, 21st, I'm not quite sure. And what actually happens is that on the 28th of March, we actually had a full moon in Libra. And that is the energy of love. It's the culmination of the energy of we. And Aries is the energy of I. Okay? So that being said, we, which is Libra, which is the full moon, and Aries that we went into on the 21st of March, is this. Aries wants to initiate all the time. Aries wants to be the leader. Aries is the first of the zodiac, which is like the baby. They want to play with everything. Let me touch this. Let me play with fire. Let me do all these things. And during Aries season, by the way, let me tell you something. For the past couple of days, I have been hearing fire trucks non-stop in my neighborhood, like non-stop. Why? Aries is all about fire. Libra, which is the full moon on the 28th of March, which was Lady Gaga's birthday. And it was also, most importantly, it was God let her rest in peace, my grandmother Frida's birthday, who reminds me of Lady Gaga. That's she was my favorite grandma. She was a spicy one. And so that the 28th of March, with this whole Libra initiation, it was enormous moon. It woke us up during the creative time of March, saying, wake up. You don't need to get stuck in this triangle. April is right here. Things are going to get lighter. Things are going to get lighter. You're going to realize that you have to put yourself and your creative needs into action. And April is also ruled by the planet Uranus. Okay, Uranus is a planet of unpredictability, by the way, or acceptance. And what are we accepting? We're accepting love. Because honestly, love will actually cure everything. Love will heal everything. Love is the antidote to all. Okay. And here on planet Earth, we live on, there's a duality. Okay. In order for us to feel love and to feel, because that's the first feeling that actually us as babies, we feel love. That's all we want. And then there are times where we can feel rejection, and the way that we know what happiness is when we felt sadness. We've gone through losses, and us as a collective in 2020, which is a 4 year, we suffered many losses that had to do with the heart space as well. We felt contracted, even in our lungs. Think of even COVID, it affected our lungs. There were issues with people's even cardiovascular issues that are now actually rearing up now. By the way, don't think that, hopefully you are eating healthy and everything like that, but what's going to happen, since all the planets are going direct, and this is the time of unpredictability and acceptance, we're going full speed. Time is going to go super quick in April, super quick. But there's going to be so many different opportunities that are going to be there, but we have to be grounded, which is most important, to be grounded and in the roots. In the morning, wake up, be in gratitude. We woke up, we have another day to create something that we came here on this planet Earth to do. So this month is actually where we are going to be aligned with our dharmic path, because as the energy of the full moon, which we're still under the influence on from March 28th, let me put my mic up, from March 28th to until the new moon in Aries, which is on April 11th, we have a period of where, what a full moon is a culmination of all that we have experienced, and it's like graduation, which April in itself, a number 9, okay, the personal year month, right, which is April is the 4th and the year is 2021, so you add that, 4 plus 5 is 9. Not only is it just Mars, 9 is also endings, but endings, it doesn't have to feel like losses, because what's going to be happening, and this I guarantee, okay, not because I'm psychic or anything, we're going to feel like a snake shedding its skin, and it's going to happen very quickly, and the liberation that we're going to feel is going to be unbelievable. But with the influence of Libra, we'll have an opportunity to also be able to step outside of ourselves and be a little bit more social, because that is something. So let me see, what did I write here? The planets are going to be going direct. So we're going to be entering new territories. There's going to be a time where the snake, we're removing this skin around us. And it's this beautiful rebirth time, which also Aries is as well. The month of April is rebirth. This is the real reborn birthday of Mother Earth in itself. And that's going to happen around April 11th and 12th. Those are the two most blessed days of the entire 2021. Okay, so if you're watching this, April 11th and April 12th, if you want to initiate something, if you want to, it's a day where, what did I write here? It's a day where Venus, yes, that's why, because Venus is going to become visible. Venus has been invisible since Aquarius time. Okay, not the age of Aquarius time, meaning in February, when it was now it's going visible. When a planet becomes visible and it looks like this beautiful star in the sky and everything like that, and you could actually see it, then it directly influences of what its properties are. And the properties of Venus is all about love, relationships, and about money, currency, but not in the terms of selfishness or just being rich. Money is a neutral energy. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. We don't get buried with our things, right? The more that we have, the more we must share with others, with whether it's in our work, whether we put it in something else, whether we give a gift, whatever but I'm speaking about generosity, not just with money, but generosity with our hearts. This is the energy of April. So when Venus is going to go visible, And this is going to be about the 11th and 12th of April. It is a very, very blessed time, very blessed time. You see, Aries is a masculine fire sign. And Libra, that full moon in Libra, is also a masculine air sign. And when air and fire get together, actually happens, magic, like, things can combust, things start, we end up being this alchemist in the kitchen, or the alchemist of our souls, of our dharmic paths. So it's important that we write down the things that we want to manifest. This is a year, it's not just a year, but it's a year of speaking our truth, but it's also a month in which we must give the accolade of how much we have grown and how much we have gone through. And instead of saying, wow, I regret I didn't do this in my youth, or I regret I didn't do that, we're healing grief. This is what's happening right now as a collective. This month, the number 9, because it's like passion or war, that Mars energy, it's cracking open that wound. Instead of us contracting in like our bellies, that's the 3rd chakra, that's what March had, like where there was I was about to speak in Spanish, I'm not even Spanish. I was about to speak in Spanish, that there was a lot of pain in the abdomen, a lot of IBS and autoimmune, and all of these things were happening in March. Why? Because we were feeling things so deeply in 2020. This is about it's Earth Angel energy 2020. It's a number 4. Number 4s and number 5s are Earth Angel energies. And when we feel things very deeply, when it's a number 4 year, we contract, because it is part of our humanness. We are not just body, right? We are soul. That's the essence of who you and I are, culmination of all of our lives, and we are spirit, okay? All of us. We all have that creator that is inside of us. So here we go. April is also where you can breathe into the newness. You can absolutely breathe into the newness of what is going to be. This is a rebirth. And we get to be reborn, okay, which is interesting because it's the holidays of, there's a Muslim holiday, there's a Jewish holiday, there's a Catholic holiday. So we're celebrating Easter, we are celebrating Passover, up until like April 19th, this is all about celebrating rebirth. We're going into spring if you live here in the Northern Hemisphere. I know some people live in the Southern Hemisphere. We have people I saw before from Australia as well, which is beautiful. So that being said, we get to be the us as a collective of who we came here to be, okay? With forgiveness, with full reverence of all the experiences. And the word on the street, by the way, in the Namaste with Love street, this month is embodiment, okay? This came out in a personal channeling that I did last night for one of my clients, and the word was embodiment. And I said, oh my God, that is what we are doing this month. We're embodying ourselves and each other. And at first it's going to be very strange because even we're going to have to kind of relearn how to be the new us. But it's not the new us, because we always, with COVID, we're like, oh, I just wish things would go back to the way it was, or I wish things would go back to normal. Guess what? The past is gone. The past is gone. We must live according to where we are at this moment in time, okay? To be in the moment is where we can master the alchemy of the energy of 4, which is the energy of April. So it's very important that we are mindful where we are at the moment, be in touch of our and really before saying anything, ask yourself, how will this raise the vibrations for this person? If I say this, is this going to lower the vibration or is it going to raise the vibration? And I'm not saying not to speak your truth, because 2021 is ruled by Mercury, and it's the planet of truth. It's the planet of communications. It's the planet of also bridging people together. And there's a lot of Vata energy, which is wind. And how we're bridging people together, but yet all of a sudden we feel like we're like, like a leaf blowing in the sky for a second on a windy day, like we were just here and then it's gone. That's why it's important that we ground ourselves and be appreciative of all that we have gone through and utilize that wisdom. Write those things down. Go back, and this is what I love doing this. I love going back maybe like every 5 years of the aha moments that I've experienced. And when you start doing these this journaling, which is like portal writing, you'll be surprised of how much wealth that is inside of you that you don't give yourself enough credit for. Okay? So it's very important that you write those things down, because you are not going back to the old you. You are being reborn of where you're taking, if you want to talk shaman here and woo woo, we're taking back the soul parts that have been wounded, and forgiving for what has been, loving it, the experience, because we now appreciate the wisdom, because we can act as perhaps a hero in somebody else's lives without even, like, not in an egotistical way, but in an inspirational way, because we have experienced something. It's not just opening up a book, it's actually having real life experience that we came here on this planet Earth to do. Before you came on here on this planet Earth, you saw the entire blueprint. You saw the whole entire octave of the highs, the lows, the advantages, maybe the challenges. I don't want to call them disadvantages. And you signed it. So there is nothing that you cannot handle here. So now this brand new you that you're being reborn into, you'll have an ability to act upon your dharmic path, which is your life's calling. How amazing is that? But know this, it's going to be happening. Let me just check on my time. Okay. It's going to be happening very, very, very quickly, because this energy of number 9, the entire, like the personal month, right, of a number 9, that's Mars. This is fire. This is fire. So people need to get grounded. People need to feel safe and secure. People need to know, like, yesterday the neighbors got together also. And as a community, there was a lot of love. Something happens here in the neighborhood, and there's a lot of love, and there's compassion. This is what we have to tap into, of compassion at this moment in time. The other thing is also to slow down. In the morning, try to meditate, and we're gonna break into a meditation in a moment. But meditate, whether it is go outside, take, and you can just do a vision walk and look at of every flower that is white, or that's a color walk, or really get in tune with certain senses. It is very important, this, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, just to be mindful of that. And if you are not a meditator, don't worry about it. You can listen to also some of my YouTube meditations as well, that has been transcribed, or you can listen to music, or you can even say 5 things about yourself that are factual, to kind of get you back to your body, because we have been so outside of ourselves for so long, that getting those soul parts back and all of those wise things, that we have gone through back without the judgment or anything like that, is going to feel foreign at first. But if you say even 5 facts about yourself, my name is Janet, Namaste, I have hazel eyes, whatever, 5 facts that will get you in, and then breathe. Even if it's taking these long inhales and exhales, and we're going to go through that in a moment. Every single morning, when we do something every single morning at the same time, we are reprogramming our circadian rhythm, our circadian, our circulatory system, our heart, our cardiovascular system, and also our etheric system, which is our soul system, our soul star. We connect. Because if our body knows that every single day, this is the day where we're connecting to our heart, this is the moment, this is the time, then it'll be, our cells have memory. And we will start feeling that way, that it's that of getting centered at that moment. And if you can't get up in the morning, or if you need to get into a rhythm, put a little like alert on your phone and just get centered just for that second, because at this moment in time it is actually imperative, because there's so much that you are going to accomplish this month. It's unreal, but you have to be mindful in the moment, otherwise it's going to pass you by. Okay, so there's also going to be a lot of healing, because those number 4, which is anahata, which is all about the heart chakra, we're going to be going within and healing different layers of our family ancestral lineages, 7 generations back. And I'm actually going to be doing an amazing, beautiful event with some of my best friends, and they're world-renowned healers. They're Kriya Healing's Cecilia and Vivek Sharma. They are beautiful. They are in Assisi in Italy. And we're going to do this 4-week healing starting April 12th. It's going to be every Monday for 4 weeks at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I'll send that information for you. They are the direct disciples of Paramahansa Yogananda. So it's all about vibrational healing and connecting to the heart. So that is what we're going to be doing this particular month. So now let's just go and let me kind of go through of like the pinnacle days. So right now, of course, we are beginning, like I said, it's initiate, April 1st, 2021. We are initiating this brand new way of opening up our heart space. And the lessons is by speaking our truth without any judgment and saying what needs to be said. You got to walk the talk and talk the walk, okay? That's, or walk the walk, talk the talk, whatever that saying is. You know what I mean, right? So, around April 2nd to, April 2nd to April 3rd, this is where we get to like, we set the tone, it's the foundation of the entire month. So number 4, it's definitely, it's ruled by the planet Uranus, yet it's shaped like a square. So we are setting now the foundation. So write the things that it is that is goal oriented, and know this, that there is definitely 1,000,000,000,000,000% there were relationship changes that may have happened from March 28th through now. And when I say relationship changes, it means that you are stepping into what it is that you came to be doing, and it feels like somebody took your crutches away, or a codependency, or whatever it may be. But you got this. You absolutely 100% got this. And the fact that we're all here in this community, there's a lot of support here, which I'm going to be launching my my special community soon as well. So this is now the time of everything that we have learned from the winter like solstice, when Jupiter and Saturn became conjunct in December 21st, 2020, to now cumulatively, we are now that full moon in Libra. From those months, it's all about the we consciousness, and Libra is all about harmony, about balance, about unity. It's about beauty. Also, my husband's a Libra. He's a designer. He loves to bring beauty out, and they love when people get along. So we are, until like about May, there's still going to be discord, going on, because there's still the aspect of Aries, which is a lot of fire and ego aspect. So the ones, that are suffering from mental illness or insecurities or depression, be there for them. People are really suffering at this moment in time, especially the ages of 14 to 18, believe it or not. My sister and my aunt and uncle, actually everyone in the family are pediatricians. This is the age, 14 to 18. So definitely, if you know any teenagers, adults, seniors, doesn't matter, even though that's the age where they're suffering most, be there, reach out, send an email. It may be tough in the moment, because we're not used to coming out of the shell, the new us, the brand new reborn us. But let's, lead with our hearts forward, because that's the way. We need one another. So April 4th through the 14th, what is going on? So April, this is the time when it is like there's powerful energetics that is going on. You have it's actually April 3rd through the 13th, actually. You have those 10 days to kind of like literally write the things down of the sun. This is the initiate today. Like today you start writing all the things that you're grateful for and everything like that. And to and to write the things that you're going to be leading with the heart when Venus is going to become visible on the 11th. So here you are, you're almost preparing for that. And this is all about maturation of emotional maturation, you know, without, you know, it's like, I'm not going to make you feel guilty just so you give in. It's almost like I love you for you, not who I would like you to be. And that is a mature love. And that's also how we must love ourselves, you know, of really embracing the uniqueness of who we actually are. So April 11th is the new moon of Aries. So this is really when, this is really cool because the moon joins Aries, okay, at that moment in time. But it's also where the feminine energy comes in during this period of time. It's like the energy of Taurus, which is embodiment. It's about physicality. It's about beauty and all that. So this is like now the energy of that of in the moon. So it's the sun and the moon energy where it's the new moon of Aries, and then there's this influence of Taurus which is around. So this is really like almost like the and Venus goes visible. This is like almost like this is the reborn, or not the, or the birthday of the lunar year, which is pretty cool. Then what do we have here? Let me go over here. I have it on my computer here, which normally I have off. So the new moon of Aries I mentioned is on the 11th, which is awesome. April 14th, Venus is going to be in Taurus. And that is like all about, you know, loving our physical beauty. Go out there, make your, you know, feng shui your house the way you want to. Go plant some flowers, you know, uplift the vibrations, and really, you know, as a collective, let's all like support one another and go out there and plan something. Relationships, luxury, art, you know. And when I say about luxury, I'm saying like, you know, that old throw that you have, give it to charity. Go to Home Goods, go to TJ Maxx, go to Neiman Marcus, wherever you want to go to, and get yourself a brand new throw. Like, let's spice it up a little bit, you know. April 18th, Mercury is going to go conjunct with the sun. Mercury now is communications. So from April 18th up until Mercury goes into retrograde, which is going to be May. May is going to be a little bit mishigas, you know, if anybody speaks Yiddish. I do not. I was spoken to as a kid. It's going to be a little crazy May, okay? But let's focus on that's next month. Let's be mindful. Let me take my own advice and be in the moment. So what happens is that the end of April, we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio, and Mercury and all of the eclipses and all Mercury retrogrades, this is already that's going to happen in May. But now when Mercury is going to go direct and it's going to conjunct with the sun around April 18th, we get to now, this is the time to launch your websites, to launch like anything that's the messenger. Like you have a promotion, get it out there. You want to send an email, get it out there. You want to, like, you know, connect, or, you know, other people together, this is the time. It's a lot of electric energy happening. You may even feel it in your body as well, like this electric force running through you. And then what else do we see here? I can't believe it's April. It's kind of, you know, crazy. April 26th is a full moon in Scorpio. And Scorpio, whew, you know, they say that Lord Buddha was actually born, attained enlightenment, and died on the full moon of Scorpio. Scorpios have a lot of, it's a water sign. So anything that is a full moon during, you know, where is a water sign, emotions are rising. So whatever we need to deal with it while it's still a snowflake. Not when it is this huge mountain, this glacier. Deal with it while it's a snowflake. And that is the way that we must handle April. It is a light month in itself. It's very airy in a sense, but on the other hand, it's a time where we have to take action. Whatever our soul is telling us, it is important that we trust our intuition. Okay? So now we're going to get into our meditation. This was a long transmission, but this was something that truly was something that there's so many different pockets of opportunities. Write the things that you love down and just check it one by one. So we're going to do this meditation, and this is going to be recorded for everyone. And right after the meditation, I am going to stop the recording for the YouTubers, by the way. And then for those of you that are here live, you could stay on after the meditation and I will do one reading. Somebody will win a reading, okay? So without further ado, let's begin our meditation. So just get comfortable and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. I'm going to close my eyes also. And let it out. And take another deep, deep breath in, breathing in the energy of newness and breathing out any challenges, any constrictions, any apprehensions that may have stood in your way. Breathing in love only through the nose and exhaling out the energy of depression, doubt, despair. And just focus on your heart space. Bring your awareness to your beautiful, beautiful hearts. And just focus on my voice, letting any other noise around you just deepen your level even more as you surrender to your breath. You surrender to your dharmic purpose and begin relaxing your head and neck and allow the beautiful energy, if you could picture the most beautiful green. It could be any shade of green that you want. And green is the energy of April, of healing, of Archangel Raphael. It is the energy of the heart, Anahata. And allow this beautiful green energy, it's a magical energy with its sparkles and iridescence, and it looks like it has copper in it as well. And copper is a conductor of energy. And allow this beautiful, beautiful energy that from the cosmos, the masculine, which Libra and Aries, the cosmic masculine force, is igniting this beautiful healing energy over you. And allow it to relax your head and neck, moving side to side from your left hemisphere to your right hemisphere in a beautiful left and right pattern. In this beautiful cyclical pattern, this beautiful green light removes any doubt or apprehension, mental congestion, worry. Allow it to completely allow this beautiful essence of compassion, of nurture, to relax your head, your thoughts. And with each exhale, any apprehension that no longer serves you or didn't belong to you, you exhale. And this is going to happen in its own accord throughout this meditation without you even having to think about a thing. Any energy that you exhale, you are now, with your soul's permission, you're releasing out to the ethers, out to the angels, out to your guides, never to come back to this reality again. Any hurt or heartbreak, it heals. Allow this energy now to go into your jaw. Heal all of the wounds of the things that you thought you should have said. Allow this beautiful green and copper, beautiful light to melt away any lies that you thought someone told you, betrayals. Allow all of that to now dissipate and heal. And it goes down your neck, behind your head, your occiput, and down both shoulders, and your entire shoulders and elbows, wrist, fingers, they're all lit up. And suddenly going down your back, with each inhale, you're inhaling the brand new embodiment of the new you, of the brand new, mature, wise, beautiful you. And the energy now goes down your back, removing any responsibility that you felt that you had on your shoulders. Just allow it to slip away with every breath, knowing that you are being supported, that you are loved, that we love you, I love you, you love you. There's so much love supporting you. Allow yourself to be supported. Allow the green energy to melt any tightness in the back, any nerve damage, disc damage, herniated discs. Allow it to go all the way down to the bottom of your spine. And now focus that beautiful healing light of Archangel Raphael, the green, beautiful copper light that's connected to the energy of April, the month of healing, the month of heart-based actions, as this beautiful energy goes down your clavicle into your lungs. And now it's filling up your lungs with so much love, healing your lungs, allowing yourself to breathe in the energy of newness, of self-expression, of a soul upgrade. And this beautiful green energy goes into your heart space, filling up your heart with so much love as it permeates through every single cell and membrane, artery, vein, microcell of your body. And you feel so relaxed, so calm. And now the energy goes into your abdomen, relaxing all of the organs that you have held and constricted in the month of March, that you thought you needed to have control. And one by one, even if you don't know where these organs are, just allow it to relax with that breath. Release those energies that no longer serve you in your large intestine. Allow the green energy to heal the large intestine, the pancreas, the small intestine, your liver, your ovaries, your kidneys, goes into your kidneys, your gallbladder, goes, it heals, it knows exactly where to go. This beautiful healing light has its consciousness of pure love. It's from the angelic power, from the angelics that love you so much. As it goes now down both hips, removing any emotional overload that you thought you needed to absorb from your ancestors because of respect, because of honor. You can release it and still honor your ancestors. This is the time now. Breathing in love, exhaling out anything that no longer serves you except respect and love. Respect and love. And it goes down your thighs, your knees, all the way down, my angels, into your ankles and your feet. grounding you in as each toe lights up. And that beautiful copper energy now connecting to Mother Earth, the divine, beautiful feminine energy. Connecting, giving honor to the springtime that is here now, to the birth, to the reborn you, to our humanness, to our soulness, to the spirit inside of us, to all of us as a community. Allow that energy now of Mother Earth, that divine feminine, feel it energizing the soles of your feet. Feel the tingling on the soles of your feet, activating now with the healing energy. And now bring that beautiful green, copper, conducting energy. It's electric. And it's now in this beautiful coherence with your electromagnetic field, removing any EMFs that you may have absorbed, any processed food, any type of pollution. Just clears everything away, bringing in health, going all the way up your legs, going all the way up your thighs, your hips, your sacral, your solar plexus, and back to your heart. And with your eyes closed now, completely now, recalibrating this beautiful energy, and it's going to be activated within you for the next 72 hours. Drink a lot of water and know that you are filled with this beautiful love, and you can always go back to this meditation, connecting to this healing vibration that we all did together. And just put your hands in prayer position. With your eyes closed. Send a healing wish to those that need it. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a community. Maybe it's people that you know are suffering. Maybe it's your mother, your father, your sibling, your neighbor. Allow that green energy that's within you, around you, the love that you are, just send it to the ones that you love so much, or that don't know how much that they should be loved, or feel unworthy, undeserving. Allow that energy to go from you, from your back, from the sides, above. And as you walk, just continue blessing. It's going to happen on a subconscious level. And then bless yourself. Give yourself the accolade, the love that you all deserve. And until next time, I'm Janet. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all. And please, if you're enjoying these videos, subscribe, share, pay it forward, sign up for my newsletter. And until next time, have a blessed April. Bye, my angels.